Hi friends, and welcome to our tutorial of how to use your lesson folder, either for you or your student. In this tutorial, I will explain at first how to use the lesson folder from a computer using an email that I will be sending to you, and then I'll show you how to open your folder using a tablet, which you can also use a smartphone for. You'll want to access your folder before each lesson to print out your new lesson materials, or you can use it daily as you practice for a half hour every 5 days a week. Or you can use it on a second device to view while we're having our Zoom lesson. Enjoy! In your inbox, there should be an email titled Folder Shared with You, your student's lesson folder. Of course, it would be your name or your student's name. And if it's not in your inbox, check your junk mail or spam. This will be coming from Courtney at CourtneyALutz.com. And as you scroll down to the bottom, you'll see that there is an icon you can click on, or there is a button with the word open. Once you click on that link, if you're already signed into a Gmail account, it will automatically open your Drive. As an example here, I am using a Yahoo email address, and just click on the email as you would in any email inbox. And again, we'll scroll down and you can click on the link to the folder or the button that says open. Once the next screen loads, Google will ask you to verify your email. The first step to verifying your email is to click on the send button. Then you'll want to go back to your email inbox and you will find a new email from Google. Just click to open that, and then you'll notice that it sends you a verification code. You can copy and paste it to the other screen, or you can write this code down. So now we will go back to the screen where it wants us to enter the verification code, copy and paste, or type it in and press next. Then Google Drive should allow you access to your lesson folder. I would suggest creating a bookmark for your lesson folder. That way you can easily access it again in the future with just a click. You can access this at the top of your internet browser. Usually on the right-hand side there will be 3 dots or some type of system icon. Then just scroll down to Bookmarks and scroll over to Bookmark this tab. Then you can rename the bookmark something that will be easy for you for the future. And then you do want to check your folder that it's in. Make sure that it is in the bookmark bar folder, and go ahead and press done. To organize your bookmark bar, you can just go and find the bookmark you just added and put it closer up to the top if you'd like to have that somewhere easier to find. And then just close the window that currently has your folder in it to test out your bookmark. Just go ahead and click on it. And it should bring you directly to your folder, and now you can use that bookmark for the future. For those that will be using a device and not printing out their lesson materials, your lesson folder is where you will go to find each of your documents that you'll need for this week to practice. The first of your lesson materials that you'll want to check at the beginning of each practice time is your Google document that is your student's lesson homework. If you go back to the top of your browser window, you'll be able to click the tab to go back to your lesson folder, at which time you can look at your other lesson documents, or you can print them out. Whether the document is a PDF or a picture, it will automatically pop up, and then there is an icon for a printer where you can print it out. If you have a printer that has Bluetooth capability or one is currently plugged into your computer, it should show up as a printer you can print to at the top. If that is not available to select, then you can save it as a PDF to your computer and print that out directly from your computer instead of from the drive itself. Either way, I would definitely suggest saving this to your computer for future use, as it will no longer be in this lesson folder on our shared Google Drive once we have finished working on that together during lessons. In your lesson folder in our shared drive, there is also a subfolder that will be called something like For Next Lesson. In there, I will update documents hopefully the same day as our lesson, so that next week you can print those out a few days or the day of your lesson, or next week we'll be able to access those at our next lesson. Now let's open up our tablet and unlock our tablet or smartphone, and go ahead and open up the email that I sent you. This email should be from Courtney at CourtneyALutz.com, and if it's not in your inbox, check your spam or junk folder. If you have not yet downloaded Google Drive, go to your App Store and download that. Then we would scroll to the bottom of our email. There will be a spot where you can click on the folder itself, or you can click on the button that says Open. This will either automatically open in the Google Drive that you've already downloaded, or it may take you to a web browser where you will accept for it to open in the drive itself. If you have not already created a login and password for Google Drive, you can do that with the current email that you normally use. You do not have to create a Google email account separately. First, I would suggest saving your documents to your personal drive or to your tablet or your smartphone as you desire. As we complete each lesson, the lesson documents will be deleted from our shared folder as we no longer need them together. If you have a Bluetooth capable printer, then you can print your documents directly from the drive here, or you can use this to practice from your tablet or smartphone during the week, or to access our documents during your lesson. Also, I plan to update your documents that you'll need for the following lesson after our current lesson, just so that way I'll know exactly what it is that you need for the next time we get together. And so that will be in the subfolder that is called something like For Next Week. Some of your documents may be more than 1 page long, so make sure that you scroll down. We look forward to seeing you at your lesson.